Hi, hello, and welcome to my channel. My name is Ray. I'm new here on YouTube, and I am planning a work and travel trip to South Korea starting in April. I'm from Germany, and I had trouble finding information on how to apply for a visa, working holiday visa, so I wanted to give you a quick guide. I hope it's structured. I hope it's understandable. I will link everything down below, and I also will make a quick guide in PDF so you can read it there. So yeah, let's get started. First of all, if you want to apply for a visa in Berlin, you have to go on the website of the Korean Visa Application Center. You can apply in person or per mail. I chose the mail way because I live a bit more far away from Berlin. So yeah, it was way easier for me to do so. If you live near Frankfurt, Bonn or Hamburg, you can ask the consul in that city if you don't want to do it in Berlin. Well, I would say we start with the whole document thing. What do you need for your visa? First of all, the fees. You have to pay fees. I had to pay 120 euros and 80 cents in total. It changes from time to time. So these are the fees I had to pay January, February 2022. It was 25 euros and 80 cents for visa fee, 60 euros for service fees, and 8 euros for them to ship my passport back to my address. In general, for the documents, do not print them double-sided. They don't want that. Also, don't clip them and don't staple them. Yeah, I don't know, they don't want it, so we do it. We don't want to take any risk of them being like, no, we don't take this document because you stapled it or you printed it double-sided. So, yeah, keep that in mind. Also, in the case that your visa is denied, they will send you back your passport with the payment receipts, but you will not get your visa. And now we start with the criteria you must satisfy to apply for working holiday visa. First of all, you have to be in the age between 18 and 30. You must travel alone, so no company, just on your own, you know, you live a little solo adventure. And also you must not have applied for working holiday visa before. If you've done it already, first of all, I don't know why you're here, and second of all, I'm sorry, but that was the only chance for you to travel to South Korea with a working holiday visa. Next step, the documents you need for your visa application. Please note, those are the documents I needed February, January 2022. They can always change. We're still in a pandemic right now, so I needed a bit of extra stuff. Remember that. Write them an email and tell them, yo, I wanna apply for a working holiday visa. Which documents do I need? They will send you all the documents you need. When I texted them, they gave me a whole list for all types of visas, which document I need, and a guide too. So it's very helpful, and yeah, they were very nice. Really, really nice people. The first document you need is the visa application form number 17. It's a 5-page long document, and you have to fill out some information and tick some answers. The next thing you need is your passport with 6 months reminder validity. Means when you're traveling for a year, like on January 1st, 2023, and you come back on the 1st January 2024, then your passport has to be valid for another half a year. Your passport has to be valid for another 1.5 years. Just keep that in mind. That's important, I guess. The next thing you need is a picture of you for your visa application. In my case, they just used my old passport picture, which is super ugly. I've sent them a new one. A prettier one, but no. They said, you know what? We take this ugliest picture of you. Yes. Why? Okay. Anyways, in my case, I needed to send them consent of isolation because of the COVID regulations. The next thing they want is a round-trip flight ticket. Means they want the tickets of your flight to Korea and back to Germany. If you don't have the flight ticket back to Germany, they need to see more money on your bank account to ensure that you can pay the flight back. I booked a flight back already, so I don't have the trouble with money. It will cost you enough, believe me. You don't want the stress. The next thing you need is a bank account statement, like the balance, how much you have on your bank account, with a minimum of 2,000 euros or 3 million Korean won, issued within 1 week. And let me tell you, after I've sent all my documents, I received an email, okay? And in this email, they said, yo, your bank account statement is too old. If you don't want that message, print it out on the day you send the documents, so they can't criticize you and be like, it's too old, we want a new one. Yeah, it was not fun. Also, if you receive child support, they want an ID of your parents or the parent that is paying the child support, the birth certificate, a copy of the birth certificate copy. This is so hard. Wow. Of your parents, and they want a written letter of them that they support you financially during your stay in Korea. I didn't knew that until this email they wrote me. The next thing is a criminal record issued within the last 3 months. If you didn't do anything criminal, it shouldn't be a problem. They also want a health insurance plan. I had a small problem because my health insurance here in Germany didn't provide insurance all over the world, just in Europe. So I had to contact a new health insurance company. Vocabulary, it's gone. It has to cover a minimum of 30,000 euros or 40 million Korean won, and also has to cover the whole stay, like 1 year minimum. I had the health insurance for these 5 months, and they wrote an email saying, no, that's too short, minimum of 1 year is required. Yeah, so I had to change it, and it was something else. Maybe I tell that in another story, another video, but that's for now. So just keep it in mind, it's important. Next thing they want is a copy of your current school enrollment or of your final degree, like when you just finished school, they want a copy of that. Or if you're at university, they want a copy of that you are enrolled in the university. They want a working holiday activity plan. It's a plan you write in a free form, maximum of 2 pages, where you just write them what you want to do, your motivations for the trip, so they can make sure that you really want to do this working holiday trip and don't do anything illegal and stuff. I can show you a quick example of how I wrote it. I had a friend looking over it with me. I'm very thankful they did it. That was not a big of a problem. If you really want that and you know what you want to do there, like just roughly, then it's enough, and they should not deny your visa application just because of that. The last thing you should send them within your documents is the proof of payment, because as I said, you have to pay fees, and just put this little sheet in your documents you get when you pay it. You also have to send that via mail, but we're getting there. Then there's a little sheet of paper that you have to fill in so they know where to send the passport back. It's also in the mail. If they send you all the documents, you will find it there. It's not hidden or something. The last thing is a consent form that they can use your data and your stuff you send. And yeah, that's also in the documents you receive when you write the email. Okay, now you have collected all the documents. What's next? Next thing, you pay the fee. Like I said, for me it was 120 euros and 80 cents. Varies on your visa, and it also can change with time. It's pretty usual that they change it. You have to photograph the little proof, the little sheet you get when you transfer the money, and send it to them via email. This is what you have to put in the email subject, and that is what you have to put in the email contents. After you paid it, wait 2 to 3 days to send the documents so the payment has arrived, and they can check that everything is here. If they received your payment, they will send you an email, and if you've done everything correctly, not as I did, you won't hear from them until you receive your visa or not. But hey, I got it, so everything's fine, I guess. Yeah, I hope this was a bit helpful. It was not too wild. I tried to keep it short and compact. If you have any questions, leave them down below in the comments. And I hope I see you in the next video. I don't know yet what it will be, but stay tuned and goodbye!